Okay, now we are streaming. I guess. So I take a I had to take a rest. It was a 2 hour rest. I eat and I don't know how it's called, the other thing that is, it's not fall asleep. I rest. I lay down in the bed, in my bed. Sorry. So now I'm going to take the EF test, maybe tomorrow. Not today. I want to start with the GitHub account. I want to know how this works, so I could use the CS. I could do the CS50 introduction to programming course. Okay. GitHub. People use Git to reveal some of the most advanced into the world where you're visualizing or building a new game. There is a whole community and set of tools and methods. So I have a GitHub account. I don't remember if this is the one that I made earlier. I guess it is. Yes, yes, it is. It is the. Alright, let's start up the timer. Oh, I'm going to get the. I don't know if I have to start with the introduction to GitHub or just do the CS50 in GitHub. I'm going to start the CS50 now. Damn. Easy discussion. Still that are okay. I'm going to change the screen to this one so I can put this. Yes, I know I already show my first and last name, but if they ask me for more of my information, I had to be ready. Yeah. Alright, so they use my GitHub account to connect me with the edsteam.org. cs50 general. Entendido. Right top to bottom, right to left. Discussion. These are discussions. cs50 page. Program sets. Certificate. Indoor voice playback, making faces and sing. Okay. I don't understand any of this. I'm going to start with. I'm going to change first this to this. Okay, I don't understand any of this. It's like, I don't know, technology, web. Well, at the end of it, I'm going to take all these courses. I ain't going to let any of this out. I'm going to take them all. I'm starting with Python because it's more recommended. I'm going to find the videos right now. You aren't seeing anything. Why? No, this isn't. Now you're seeing this. That's where it closes itself up. Took YouTube. I said YouTube. And YouTube. Okay. How to take Harvard CS50.
Stop here and just go out in the world.
So
In this video, I'm going to show you the exact road.
okay, I'm going to see this video in stream. I hope Twitch doesn't throw down the stream only because I'm using someone else's content. Combina, big shout out. His video is very important to me right now because knowing where to go right now it's better than just doing and practicing and testing by yourself. Okay.
Roadmap that I took when I was learning to code with Harvard's CS50. And I want to point out the obvious. Choosing the correct path for doing CS50 might mean the difference between finishing successfully all the materials and learning how to code versus getting frustrated and giving up. Okay, so if you just found out about CS50, you probably already know that it's a very good course. In my opinion, it's the best course. If you take all these CS50 programs and you're able to complete all your projects, not only will you have learned how to code in a correct way without losing time in tutorial hell, using fairly up-to-date technologies, etc., etc. Not only will you have learned a lot, but you will also come out of here with a fairly robust portfolio. So you will be able to put a lot of your assignments, which are really projects, you will be able to put that on your personal page. You can link to it on your resume. So you could really use that to apply for jobs in the future. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you go to edx.org, or you just go on Google, type in CS50 edx, and it will take you to this page here, computer science courses and programs from Harvard, and they have a lot of options. When I took the course, they pretty much only had their main course.
I just realized I could just put my channel in my LinkedIn account, because I just realized that putting my my test that I did in EF isn't enough to prove that I know how to speak English. People need people need feedback to know that I know how to speak English, at least in a very novice way, because I'm a novice in that aspect, in speaking. So YouTube channel, no, this isn't the account, it's this one. Ver tu canal. Sí. I'm sorry for my messy hair. No, I'm going to verify it another day. My phone is right here, yes, but it does have the capacity to do that type of work. I have to load the QR scanner and the link. I'm going to do it right now. I'm talking about while I'm doing this. I would like you to suggest me what other language, language do you like me to learn? I know I didn't learn anything at all at this point, but you know what I mean. Thank you. Okay, it's installed.
Course plus 3 follow-up courses. So that was web development, AI, and game development. Nowadays, they have another course that's only on Python, which I highly recommend you start with. What I did when I took the course is I took the main course. By week 7, I believe, they teach Python. I was totally lost after the lecture. I could not complete the assignments, so I went on a tangent and I basically ended up taking the whole Python course before coming back to the main course and finishing it. That took me about a month, which was okay because I wasn't really, my goal wasn't to finish as quickly as possible. My goal was to learn, and my goal was to only code 2 hours per day. And as long as I was coding 2 hours per day and learning and actually finishing the assignments and working on my projects, I knew that it was just a matter of time before I finished all my courses. And so the way I recommend that you take these courses is first you want to take the Python course. Why? Because the Python course, in my opinion, is a lot slower paced. It's much more beginner friendly. The pace of the main course is the same pace as the students at Harvard. It's very intense. If you've never learned how to code, and if you have 1,000 things going on in your life, and you don't necessarily have all the time in the world to learn how to code, you might get thrown off. You might get frustrated. You might end up quitting if you start with the main course and it's too hard for you. So instead, you should go ahead and start with baby steps. Start with the Python course. The first few lectures, the first few weeks actually, they're fairly easy. By fairly easy, I mean, I obviously, as I said, I took that course after already having taken 6 weeks of their main course. I already knew how to code. But the entire time that I was taking that course, I was noticing what a good option this course is for beginners. So again, if you're looking at CS50, go ahead and start with CS50 Introductions to Programming with Python. So that is this course over here. Now you do want to enroll on EDX. You enroll, you follow the on-screen instructions, you make an account. I think they might also ask you to create a GitHub account. GitHub, in a nutshell, is like the virtual environment in which you code up all your assignments. And they also use it to grade your assignments. It's all one platform where you can store your code, update your code, submit it, etc. I'm not going to get into all the details. They do a very good job at explaining exactly all the steps in order to create your EDX account, in order to create your GitHub account. Do not pay for anything. I will explain.
Okay, I'm going to stop the stream. I'll be back.